Welcome to this deep dive tailored just for you, the learner. Today, we're really unpacking the world of Instagram brand collaborations.
Yeah, specifically how you, as a creator, can actually land those sponsored deals.
Exactly, and turn your profile into, well, a valuable business asset. Whether you're just starting to think about partnerships or you're looking to step up your game,
Uh-huh.
we've sifted through a pretty comprehensive guide to pull out the key insights, the stuff that really works.
Think of it as your shortcut, yeah.
Right,
Understanding what actually matters in this influencer marketing space on Instagram.
right. And before we dive in, quick mention, if you are looking to give your social media profiles a bit of a boost, make them even more attractive to brands, you might want to check out rapidboost.net.
Good tip.
Okay, so let's unpack this guide. What do you really need to know?
Well, first off, the scale of Instagram is just huge. It's not just a place to share photos anymore, is it?
Not at all. It's a massive marketing platform.
Over 2 billion monthly active users.
Yeah.
That's incredible reach for brands.
And the money involved reflects that.
Yeah.
Right. The guide mentioned some figures.
Yeah, Influencer Marketing Hub projects the Instagram influencer market to be worth over what? $2.38 billion this year in 2024.
Wow.
So it's a serious business. There's real opportunity there for brands and, importantly, for creators like you.
Okay, so it's a big playground. But what are brands really looking for? It's not just about having millions of followers, is it? I feel like that's changed.
Oh, absolutely. Brands are much savvier now. Follower count, sure, it's a factor, but it's not the main thing anymore.
So what is the main thing?
Engagement. High engagement rates. That's critical. They want to see that your audience actually interacts with your stuff, likes meaningful comments, saves.
Things that show real interest.
Yeah, exactly. And clear niche alignment. Does your content actually fit the brand's identity and target market?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Like a fitness brand isn't likely to partner with I don't know, a rare book collector.
Precisely. Creative consistency is another one. Do you have a recognizable style, a voice?
All right. And authenticity. I keep hearing that word.
It's probably the biggest one. Authentic audience relationships. They want to see you interacting with real people, building genuine trust, bots, and fake engagement. Huge turnoff.
So for creators doing it right, building that real community, what are the benefits beyond just getting paid for a post?
Oh, loads. It really builds your professional reputation. Landing one good deal makes it easier to get the next one.
Like social proof for creators.
Yeah, exactly. And it opens doors,
Ah.
access to exclusive opportunities events, maybe early product releases, networking.
Okay.
Plus, it can give you resources to make even better content, maybe upgrade your camera or software, whatever.
And potentially lead to longer-term deals,
Yeah,
ambassadorships.
that's often the goal, yeah. Those long-term partnerships offer more stability, more predictable income. It turns it from a side hustle into a real business.
All right, super compelling. So someone listening is thinking, okay, I'm in. How do I make my profile actually look appealing to these brands? Where do you start?
Your profile is basically your shop window. So the bio, that needs to be spot on.
What makes a bio spot on?
Clear, concise, who are you? What's your specific niche? The guide had good examples like NYC-based foodie sharing vegan restaurant finds. Short, descriptive.
Tells a brand immediately if you're relevant.
Right. And state your value prop, like empowering moms with realistic wellness tips. What problem do you solve for your audience?
And practical stuff.
Definitely include contact info, a business email, not your personal one, and use those highlights. Showcase past collabs, maybe call it partners or something.
Smart. And visually, it's not just the words, right? The whole look matters.
Hugely. Cohesive visuals scream professionalism. It shows you understand branding.
So like a consistent color scheme,
Yeah.
editing style.
Yeah, or a theme. Something that makes your grid instantly recognizable. Maybe even plan your grid layout a bit so it tells a story.
And you mentioned highlights again.
Yes. Pinning stories of your sponsored work or maybe events you attended for a brand or even follower testimonials, that's powerful social proof right at the top.
Okay, let's talk engagement metrics.
Mhm.
Everyone obsesses over likes and comments.
Mhm.
The guide says track them, but also warns against fake engagement. Why is that so important?
Because brands aren't dumb. They have tools. They can often tell if engagement is bought or comes from pods. It just undermines your credibility.
So those shortcuts don't really work long term.
Not if you want genuine partnerships.
Yeah.
Fake numbers don't translate to real influence or sales. Brands want authentic relationships, remember.
Right. So how do you boost real engagement?
Use Instagram's features, polls, Q&As, and stories, quizzes, things that get people talking back to you.
Make it interactive.
Exactly. And maybe the simplest thing, actually engage back. Reply to comments thoughtfully, answer DMs,
Okay.
build that community. That's what brands are actually investing in.
Okay, profile-optimized engagement is genuine. How do you proactively get noticed by brands? You can't just sit back and wait, right?
Definitely not. You need a strategy. First step, define your niche really clearly. What are your main content pillars? Who is your audience? Demographics, interests.
Know yourself, know your audience.
Precisely. Then research brands, not just any brands, but ones that genuinely align with your niche, your values, maybe even your visual style. Brands you actually like and use.
Makes the eventual partnership feel more natural, too.
Totally. And look at who they're already working with. What kind of creators? What kind of campaigns? It gives you clues about what they value.
And the guide mentioned creating brand-ready content. What does that actually look like in practice?
It's about showing, not just telling. Start organically mentioning and tagging brands you genuinely love and use.
So like showing how you use a certain skincare product in your routine.
Exactly. Show how products fit into your life. Make it creative. Use high-quality photos or videos. Write thoughtful captions. Use relevant hashtags.
The guide had an example, right, at Thrift Sandtangles.
Yeah, Tyler Chanel. She was consistently featuring sustainable fashion organically and then landed deals with brands like Reformation and ThredUp. It shows the brand you already get them.
And what about leveraging stuff your audience creates? User-generated content.
Oh, that's gold. If followers tag you in posts raving about a product you recommended or just share positive feedback, highlight that.
Like pitting testimonials.
Yeah, or resharing their posts in your stories. And if a brand ever reposts your content, definitely share that too. It boosts your credibility massively.
Okay, groundwork laid. Now for the potentially scary part. Actually pitching brands.
Yeah.
How do you do that effectively?
Research, and personalize. No generic emails.
Please, no dear brand manager.
Exactly. Show you've actually looked at their stuff. Engage with their recent posts, genuinely thoughtful comments, shares. Understand their recent campaigns.
Find the right person to contact.
Try to, yeah. LinkedIn is your friend here.
Mhm.
Look for a social media manager, influencer marketing manager. Sometimes it's on their website's contact page.
And the pitch itself. What needs to be in there?
Keep it concise but impactful. Start personalized, reference a campaign you liked, maybe.
Show you've done your homework.
Right. Then a quick intro. Who you are, your niche, why you're a good fit for them, what's your value proposition, how can you help them specifically, offer content ideas maybe.
Don't just talk about yourself.
Definitely not. Focus on their needs and back it up. Include proof of past success if you have it, key stats, engagement rates from other collabs, maybe link to a portfolio.
Like, my last campaign drove X clicks.
Something concrete, yeah. End with a clear call to action. Suggest that the next step, maybe a quick call to discuss ideas.
Makes it easy for them to say yes.
Hopefully. And the guide likely had an example email, which is a great starting point to adapt.
What if you send the perfect pitch and crickets? Give up.
Not necessarily. People are busy, emails get buried. A polite follow-up after a week or so is totally fine.
It's just a gentle nudge.
Yeah, and even if it's a no right now, thank them, stay engaged with their content. It's about building relationships. Sometimes it takes time.
Okay, persistence pays off. Let's say you get the yes. Now you're talking terms. What's crucial in that negotiation phase?
Clarity is everything. Get everything in writing. Discuss the exact deliverables. How many posts, stories, reels, what format?
Deadlines too, I assume.
Absolutely. Key dates. Any specific messaging points they need included. Exclusivity clauses, make sure you understand those.
And the money talk. How do you approach that?
Don't be afraid to negotiate. Base your rate on your audience size, sure, but also your engagement rates, the quality of your work, the scope of the project, and importantly, usage rights. How will they use your content?
The guide mentioned some benchmarks.
Yeah, Influencer Marketing Hub often provides benchmarks, like maybe around $100 per 10K followers per post as a very rough starting point, but it varies hugely.
And the absolute must-have.
A contract, a written agreement outlining everything. Payment terms, deliverables, usage rights, timeline. Protects you, protects them, non-negotiable.
Right. Contract signed. Now you actually have to create the sponsored content. How do you make it good, effective for the brand, but still authentic for your audience?
That's the balancing act. The best stuff feels seamless. It integrates the product naturally into your usual style.
Less like an ad, more like a recommendation.
Exactly. Focus on storytelling. Share your genuine experience. How did this product actually help you? How does it fit your life?
Like, how this app changed my morning routine, rather than just listing features.
Perfect example. And disclosure. Always, always disclose. Use #ad or the platform's paid partnership tool. It's legally required in most places, and it maintains trust.
Honesty is the best policy.
It really is. The guide mentioned Glossier, how they encourage honest reviews, pros and cons, and got higher engagement because it felt real.
Interesting. So the post is live. Job done.
Not quite. Measuring and reporting results is super important.
What should you track?
The basics. Impressions, reach, engagement, likes, comments, shares, saves, DMs related to the post. If they gave you a trackable link, monitor clicks or conversions.
And look at the comments, the sentiment.
Definitely. Was the feedback positive? Did people seem interested? Compile all that into a concise report for the brand.
Shows professionalism, right? And
Yeah.
helps them see the ROI.
Exactly. It makes you look good and provides valuable data, which can lead to more work down the line.
Now, the guy also mentioned some common mistakes or pitfalls.
Yeah.
What should creators be wary of?
Oh, a few big ones. Chasing partnerships that just aren't a good fit.
Yeah.
If it doesn't align with your niche or values, your audience will see right through it.
Erodes trust.
Big time. Another is neglecting the legal and financial side. Not disclosing properly or not understanding tax obligations. Get professional advice if you need it.
Don't ignore the admin.
Nope. And finally, don't forget your community. Don't let brand deals overshadow the relationship you have with your followers. Keep engaging, keep providing value for them.
It's a three-way street.
Yeah.
You, the brand, and the audience.
You got it.
Okay, this has been incredibly insightful. Let's boil it down. What are some concrete, actionable takeaways for you, the learner, right now?
Okay, first, audit your profile. Look critically at your bio, your grid. Is it professional? Is your niche clear?
Step 1, self-assessment.
Step 2, define that niche and brainstorm your dream brands. Make a list, maybe 10, 20 companies that genuinely align.
Get specific.
Step 3, start creating that brand-ready content. Tag brands organically. Show them what working with you could look like.
Plant the seeds.
Step 4, develop a pitch template, but remember to personalize it every single time.
No copy pasting.
Please no. Step 5, put together a simple media kit or portfolio, stats, examples, testimonials. Have it ready.
Be prepared.
And finally, track everything. Your content performance, any outreach you do results from collabs. Learn and refine as you go.
Constant improvement. Great list.
It's a process, you know.
Absolutely. So what does this all really mean for you, the learner? Well, landing brand collaborations on Instagram, it's clearly not just luck. It's strategy.
It really is. Prioritizing authenticity, optimizing your profile, understanding what brands actually need, building those real relationships.
That's how you turn your Instagram into a genuine asset. We've covered a ton today, from the bio basics right through to negotiating deals and reporting results.
And the core message, I think, is always provide value. Value to the brands, yes, but most importantly, value to your audience.
Couldn't agree more. So here's something to chew on. Think about the creators you follow, whose brand collabs actually feel good, authentic, engaging.
What makes them work? Is it the storytelling, the seamless integration, the clear passion for the product?
How can you take those elements and apply them to your own approach?
Yeah.
Because this deep dive today, it's really just the beginning.
There's always more to learn, more ways to connect meaningfully.
Exactly. Keep exploring, keep building, and keep providing that value.